I've been skating these Converse for 3 months now, and here is how they have held up. I honestly didn't expect these shoes to last me 3 whole months of skateboarding literally every day. And what I'm gonna tell you is how they held up month by month and what started to come with the wearability. Here they are right here, the Converse Fastbreak Pros. This is the shoe that I flick with, so this is the most damage. And here's my right shoe. I don't do much with this foot, so it literally looks brand new. The color has just faded away. But the biggest notice I've had is this huge hole right here and the lace. I mean, look at the laces. There's literally nothing left. There's just one lace I've had to tie up. Besides those 2 things, the Converse have held up pretty well. It's a super slick colorway, and it's my first time ever skating a mid shoe. It's just harder to get on. Like, you can't slip your foot right into it when you're putting your shoe on. That's literally the only downside. Now, what made me buy this shoe is honestly, they were on sale. They were on sale for $80. It's also the Dunk version of Converse. So really, the toe cap is what drew me right away. It reminds me so much of a Dunk. It's a little bit thinner, which is almost better. So my first impression and my first ever skate, when I put them on, it felt really good. It was a really comfortable shoe. It probably took me 1 skate to break it in. And then after that, my kick flips were just on point. They were flicking every single time. That's why I literally kept this shoe for 3 months, because my kick flips were just never missing. It was that flick. The toe cap and that flick is so perfect. And another thing with new shoes is the sole. The sole broke in really easily, so it wasn't uncomfortable for me at all. And then that first month was so peak. Like, it was my peak skating. I was having a blast. The shoes felt really good. And after 1 month in, there was not much wear. It's literally like this shoe. There was not much wear, which is pretty impressive for the Fastbreak Converse. 1 month, absolutely no wear and tear. That's a good sign. And then coming into the second month, it was still feeling really good. Slightly towards the end of the second month, the laces started to rip. Like, the first one started to go, then the second, and then this hole started to form through. You know when you just see a little hole and then you see a little bit of your sock? I started to see my white sock. I was like, oh, I wonder how long these can last for. And then right after that, the laces started to rip. So it went like 1, 2, 3. And then when you looked at my shoe, the laces were a mess. Like, I was tying them up in all sorts of directions. By month 3, I should have bought a new pair of shoes, but I wanted to stick through to the end of the month just for this video for you guys. The flick and the durability of the toe was holding up really well during month 3. It was literally the laces. The laces were the biggest problem. You can see right now, like, come on. 1 lace is holding together this whole shoe. And then this hole started to come. Like, look, my whole finger can fit through this, and it started to rip my sock. So by this time, there was heaps of rain in Sydney, so I actually stopped skating as much, which worked out well, because lucky for me, because my socks and my foot would have been scraped up from the grip tape. So maybe it was for the better. But the overall comfort of the shoe, the board feel was a 10 out of 10. I literally had nothing to complain about. Like, it's almost perfect. You know when you put on a new pair of shoes and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to have like 3 or 4 skates to get used to it. No, the complete opposite, which is really good for Converse shoes in 2025. So I'm honestly recommending to get Converse shoes. Definitely the Fastbreak models, because from experience, they last like a charm. 3 months is insane. Like, honestly, the performance of the shoe is up there with Nike's. I'm gonna put it on track with a Nike Dunk. The Dunks actually started to rip quicker than the Fastbreak. So I think that should say something to me. Maybe I should start buying more Converse than Nikes. Wait, it's a really light shoe. Like, I could hold this up. Holding this up is like nothing. It's a featherweight shoe. Surprisingly, they don't have any crazy technology with the insole. It's literally just basic rubber. I feel like they could have upped their game with that. I remember when I was skating a solid handrail, bailing and landing on my feet, it wasn't the comfiest. Like, I've definitely had some shoes that are much better in that sense. Now the question, where can you buy Converse? Visit concreteskatessupply.com.au. They're a skate shop in Bondi Beach, and they have so much Converse on their page. So if you're ever looking for some, go get it from Concrete. But from J Palm, I am recommending Converse. I'm giving it a total of 9 out of 10 now. 9 out of 10 in the big 2025 is pretty solid. 9 out of 10, you have to have a crazy shoe for that. And honestly, there isn't crazy technology with the shoe. It's just a really good fabric and a really good material. So if you can see right here, it says cord. How do you say it? So if you see right there, I'm gonna let it focus. It says Cordura, which is a type of fabric. I've just asked asked ChatGPT what it is, and it says it's popular in the military gear, luggage, and outdoor equipment. So they've used that durable fabric and brought it to a skate shoe, which is probably one of the smartest things I've heard. Converse are valid in 2025. Go buy some, test it out for yourself, and I will be getting another pair of Converse. I will be. This is probably the best sole I've seen after 3 months. 3 months is also a crazy time for a skate shoe to last. Like, I hope you guys enjoyed the skate clips put over this. The reason why I had to do that is because I'm injured right now. I have surgery tomorrow. You can check out last week's videos why I have surgery, but I upload every single Friday. I'll see you then. J Palm and Converse are signing out. See ya!